I always wanted to be hairstylist since I was like 12, 15. My father couldn't believe. He was like, "Well, is that a real job?" I was like, "Yeah, it is a real job." I finished a school that was including hair, makeup, wig making, so it's all about the look for movie, television, and theater for that industry, not for salon work. I came here because I got my green card on a lottery, and I read that as a sign that I should probably use it and see how it's going to work. I didn't know anybody. I open Yellow Pages and I find theatrical agencies, so I send my resume to all of them, and one offered me to go to have an interview in a Lincoln Center. I got that job, and from there I actually transferred to Broadway, to Beauty and the Beast. I did hair, but I was also internal swing for prosthetics for the Beast. After 5 years, I was like, okay, I have to move on. Hi. I was able to transfer and start doing like day playing and become somebody's key and building my way up until I didn't become a head of department. My goal is to make actor most happier because they're in front of camera, so it's very important how they feel about it.
You want to hear something interesting? Sure. For the first time in a long time, you're smiling.
Anita Lausevic, my Anichka, who was so incredible on the show Royal Pains. We ran for 8 years, and it's not the directors who are above the line, it's not the actors who come in and out, it's the people who are there every single day. And Anichka, my Anichka, was in that trailer where all the actors unload their agita and stress and psychoses, and she kept us all sane. You know, this was set in the Hamptons, so everyone had to look incredibly perfect all the time, and she was responsible for that. She is just pure spirit, commitment, and love and devotion to her actors, to her colleagues in her department, in the makeup department. She's just a team player who does it for the love of the game. And that's the kind of person I want to spend my career with. And I wish I could have her on everything I ever do.
And all you see. New Amsterdam was an interesting show because the main character was immortal, so in his memories he would go back to the different period of his life. So he would go in 40s and 1800s, 1960s, it's like different period. But the interesting thing was like his hair was longer in a contemporary piece, but then there were some periods where he's supposed to have a shorter hair, so I basically built a half piece that we attach on the back so his hair would look shorter. It looked really good, so people on set thought that that's his hair, that we do the wig for the longer version. I think the Deuce was probably the most challenging, probably because we had so many characters per episode. Like, we would have over 100 characters per one episode. The first season was like early 70s. Frizzy hair was fine. It's not like everybody needs to look like amazing and every piece of hair needs to be like, just leave it, like, you know, it's okay. We really have a great cast that understand that, and they don't care if they look beautiful or not. They just would like to look real. When I saw the results and the show looks great, I was so happy, so I forgot everything about the hard part.
You're like a grown-up.
Take that back.
The most important thing is to love what you do. If you don't, then after 3 days working 16 hours, you're gonna be like, okay, this is enough, this is not for me, I can't do this anymore. I was really lucky, and I'm still lucky to get jobs where I feel so happy. I'm basically happy to wake up in the morning.
I love her so much, and I'm so happy you couldn't have made a better choice than to honor Anita Lausevic.